It's amazing how little we trust who we are and what we like. Hello. Welcome to my channel. I put out videos every week, so please subscribe if you want to see more. If you see a preview to a movie you really like, or if it's a sequel to a movie you like, but all the reviews say it's crap, you're going to still want to see it. You can't really trust. Deep down, you know you'll take their reviews with a grain of salt, but you really want to make your own judgment. And just think about that and how little we trust our own judgment when it comes to the relationships we have in our lives with the things we do or the women we pick in our lives. And over again, we listen to the reviews. All women are like that. I can't possibly make a discernment in terms of what woman or what job or what hobby suits me. I'll just do the cookie cutter version. I'll listen to what they tell me to do. Start a business because that leads to happiness. Doesn't matter what kind of person I am. Think about how hollow and empty that is of an experience in terms of being a human being. I don't trust myself. I don't care what I feel. I don't care about my predilections, my peculiarities of, my desires, my tastes as an individual. I don't care that I like chocolate. Everyone's telling me I need to like vanilla. I don't care that I innately am attracted to brunette European curvy women. No. I must be attracted to Caitlyn Jenner. It's amazing how little we trust who we are and what we like. We do it in other areas, like I said, entertainment, because with entertainment, we're being washed over by the thing entertaining us. We're not really thinking, we're not implementing any of it into our lives. We're passively sitting there. But just like in movies, I don't care what the reviews are. If it's interesting enough, if it piques my curiosity, I want to decide, I want to watch it. I want to make my own judgment. And then I'll see if I want to watch it again. Take the new Matrix movies, or the Star Wars movies. You try and you get to the point where, nah, that's it, not doing it anymore. But you want to make your own judgment. You want to touch that hot stove to know that you're no longer touching it again. And it's not just movies. Guys, think about sports. If you're watching a replay of a sporting event and someone would interrupt and tell you the score before you'd watched it, you'd be annoyed. And what does that tell you? We think we want safety in this world, and I can understand with the dangers out there. But like sports, like movies, we want to experience it ourselves. We don't necessarily care about the final score or how it ends. Don't tell me. I want to experience the movie. I want to experience the sporting event. The final score at the end of a sporting event is significant and important, but it's as important as climaxing when you sleep with somebody. It's experiencing that journey. That's the important thing, whether you like it or not. And, it's cliche, the journey. That term is being kidnapped and co-opted by woke self-help, that it's almost lost all of its meaning. But really, we don't enjoy life by what we can achieve, some goal at the end, but by experiencing the story. Goals and endpoints, or something to be achieved, they're just directions, really. We want to be pointed in a sensible direction, in an attractive direction, in a direction that makes sense. But I think the actual goal, the attainment, is a misnomer because it's a very short-lived point. You have to keep moving beyond that point. That's the thing. You have to keep moving because the achievement of anything never really satisfies. You enjoy it in that present moment, but you can't take it with you. This inability to not trust your judgment in terms of directions that really attract you, I find baffling because I've always just done what I wanted to do simply because it was attractive. I've always had sort of a creative autotelic response to things I wanted to do. No one was going to stop me if I found something attractive. And I can't really understand people who won't allow themselves to explore an area with their eyes open and as safely as they can because they won't be the best at it or there's no guarantee of success. They want to sanitize They want to get rid of all the life out of a story and just be told the ending. Or they want to be told the rating of a movie and they're robbed of the chance of actually watching it and knowing the rating themselves. Too many people online are not trusting themselves, they're trusting gurus. And it's fine in the initial pain period where you're lost and you need a bit of direction, you need mentoring. But people just find a mentor, grab their Bible, put it under their arm, and try and walk through life walking and quacking like this person who seems self-assured, but is probably always refining themselves and has got their own insecurities. I'm not perfect. I am constantly, in case you haven't noticed, I'm constantly evolving out loud in front of you. And that's all this life is. Me trying to be better than yesterday and knowing that I'm always going to evolve. I'll never reach any point of perfection where I can retire. You can learn all the rational information you want. You know, all this self-help stuff with men and relationships and life. But it's like gathering all the information to skydive and never jumping out of the plane. At some point, you're going to have to. And if you don't, if you just continually plan and perfect, and you won't make a move or a step in that direction unless there's guaranteed safety, you will not experience the story. You will not experience what you cannot experience unless you jump out of that plane. Fully prepared, sure, but you need to jump. Otherwise, be honest with yourself if the idea of skydiving is only intellectually or theoretically interesting. If you keep planning all your life to skydive and you never do, and you know that you want to and it's what you're made for, and life exists in that direction, what'll happen is you'll always feel ashamed of yourself. You'll put on some tough act and spit out some stoic macho lines like, who needs women? Who needs this? I don't need to do that. What do I need to prove to other people? But you're saying it with such aggravation sometimes and defending yourself that I think deep down you know that you should, but you aren't. And that's what I'm trying to offer here, is to have the courage to do what you should do but aren't or are afraid to. And sure, prepare to skydive, but don't kid yourself when you've prepared as much as any human being can possibly prepare. And you know the only thing stopping you from jumping and feeling that way is because of habit and fear. Research. Don't be reckless. Play it safe to a rational degree, but you're never going to experience an adventure. You're never going to experience that story. You're never going to come back with photographs if you don't buy that ticket and take that ride. The shame of a life perpetually planned but never lived is gut-wrenching. Write your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And subscribe, like, donate if you feel like it. And I'll catch you in the next video. And I'll catch you this weekend for another live stream where we'll discuss my videos of this week. I'll see you there. Bye, guys. Buy the ticket, take the ride, gentlemen. Jump out of that plane.